Each year, a significant portion of our budget is dedicated to public education. And so usually from year to year, it's at least 40% of our budget that goes towards our public schools, and that includes our community college. The highest priority that we've had from our board over the last several years is increasing the county-funded local supplement that goes to our educators. And it's important that it gives us a competitive advantage if our local supplement is higher than surrounding communities. And so the budget this year contributes an additional percentage that will, when combined with our partnership with the Cabarrus County Schools Board of Education, get our local education supplement to 10%, which is nearly double where it was about 5 years ago. We do take great pride in making significant investments, not just in the operating of our public schools, but also the capital in the facilities. We recognize that in Cabarrus County we are fortunate to have such dedicated and hardworking professionals. And we also recognize that with the significant population growth that we've faced over the past 10 years and that we expect to have occur for the next 20 years, that we need additional support for those individuals. And so this budget invests in positions that are critical for our community.
Cabarrus County EMS has requested 12 new positions in the upcoming FY21 budget. 4 of the 12 positions we are asking for is to increase the on-shift administration. We have 1 supervisor for, right now, 12 responding ALS units, ALS ambulances during the day. The need to add this additional supervisor per shift will give us the opportunity for an administrator to be face-to-face interacting with their crews on a much more regular basis than we're able to do now. Our span of control is totally outside of the realms of recommendation. To geographically locate ambulances in areas of the county that you see the most need, the heaviest population, the most growth, it helps us to continue to meet the parameters that have been set for EMS and for emergency medical response. We have already joined an agreement with the City of Concord in partnering with the new construction of Concord Fire Station 10, which is located at the intersection of Poplar Tent Road and Harris Road. This location is an excellent geographical location for an EMS ambulance to be placed, being that it's located right in the heart of the fastest growing and most densely populated area of Cabarrus County.
The volume of clientele that we serve is upwards of 80 to 88,000 depending on the year. And with that, we have a number of positions that we requested in the FY21 budget in order to help us keep our caseloads at a workable, manageable level for our social workers and our economic service caseworkers. And also we have a position that's an interpreter position that's required by the Title VI Civil Rights Act. The additional staff and positions that we've asked for are either to reduce an unmanageable caseload or to be able to help us manage the flow of the work and making sure people are seen timely and efficiently. With the position we're asking for in our adult services area with guardianship cases, we have 2 social workers that carry a caseload well above our state recommended standards of 22 cases per worker. One is carrying in excess of 30 cases and the other one is carrying almost that many, 27 cases. We want to make sure that we're not asking for something just to make somebody's life easier somewhere else in the agency. We have looked at that carefully and intentionally to make sure it is a justifiable need. We're here to serve our citizens and be responsive to their needs and to help them move towards self-sufficiency and promote personal responsibility, but at the same time help them sustain their families and the well-being of their families through the programs and services we provide. And any position that we get has a direct cause and effect to being able to do that and achieve that for them.
We've done some quality of life and sort of park amenity improvements in this budget. So one of those is at Frank Lisk Park, and that's one of the major facilities for the county. And so we have some investments here dealing with the mini golf course and making it ADA accessible so that all of our county residents can access that facility. And it'll also update the look and the feel of that facility. We also have money in the budget that will address the replacement of the barn at Frank Lisk Park. Many folks know that recently it was burned down, And this budget will help us to reconstruct that in addition to the insurance money we will get for that facility. We also have an interesting partnership with the Convention and Visitors Bureau and the school systems, where we have invested in turf fields. And these are fields that will go in at multiple sites, and they will be used by youth athletic associations coming in from out of town that brings visitors to Cabarrus County, that brings money to Cabarrus County. And this is all done through a partnership with the CVB and doesn't take a dollar of taxpayer money. As an organization, Cabarrus County has historically been incredibly thoughtful in the decisions we make, incredibly conservative in making sure we don't grow too fast. We will prioritize positions when they're needed. We will prioritize funding when it's needed, and we won't spend a dollar more than we have to. But we will position ourselves over the next 5-10 years to deal with the growth that is here and the growth that is coming, because Cabarrus County is a growing community. Our population is expected to continue to grow for many years to come, and we have to be prepared as a county government to respond to that.